How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about kind of an exciting topic for me, and it's the Genesis GV80. Genesis has just recently released some official photos of the GV80, and I think it's pretty exciting to take a look at. So let's dive into those today and talk about what that might mean for the future Genesis SUV. So for any of you who are not currently familiar with Genesis lineup, they have three different sedans, starting with the G70, G80, and G90. The G80 is essentially the equivalent of what used to be the Hyundai Genesis. The G90 is equivalent with what used to be the Hyundai Equus, and the G70 is a completely new model. But given the popularity of SUVs across the world right now, Genesis, without surprise, has been looking at getting into the SUV market. Their SUV lineup is apparently going to be named the GV and then insert the number. So the GV80 would essentially equate to second from the top in their lineup. So it should be a large SUV with room for a future GV90 above it and a smaller GV70 below it. But without wasting more time, let's take a quick look at the GV80 and the official releases from Genesis that show kind of a preview of what we can expect from this vehicle. In the coming few weeks, Genesis will release full details on the GV80, but starting with some of the things we already know. The GV80 is based on a rear-wheel drive platform, which is exclusive to the Genesis brand. Based on this information, the SUV will come standard with rear-wheel drive and have all-wheel drive as an option on all trim levels. We don't know a ton about the engine, but looking at powertrains in the rest of Genesis's lineup, we know there will be a V6 variant for sure, possibly a twin-turbo V6 if the 3.3-liter twin-turbo makes it into this lineup, which I hope it will. It is also very likely that we will see a plug-in hybrid version of this, also in the near future or at launch. Based on these photos, we can see that the GV80 is doing a lot of work to further define the brand's design and sort of unique presence on the road. Some of these unique traits are the dual element headlights and the crest-shaped grille. Inside the vehicle we have a pretty minimalist theme, which I definitely appreciate. There's also a digital instrument cluster and a very nice wide format infotainment screen, which is a very wide screen, which I kind of like because it sits up high on the dash. So I appreciate that's not too tall, taking up any line of sight from the driver, but it's nice and wide to have lots of information for the driver and front seat passenger to be able to access. We see Genesis is also using a rotating electronic gear selector in their SUV. Based on these images, we can tell the GV80 will definitely have a pretty bold design, and it's definitely going to hopefully make a statement in the market. While we can expect to see the GV80 later this year, we also will expect to see smaller versions of it, the GV70, and actually a new GV60 following it in the coming years. There is no word yet on a larger, more high-end version, the GV90, but that may also happen depending on market conditions. Overall, that's really all we know at this time. It's really a nice teaser shot that Genesis has provided to everyone here. So let me know your comments down below on what you think of it, but also make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss our future video when we cover the GV80 in full details once Genesis officially releases the vehicle. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and speculations down below on what you're expecting from this new vehicle once it's fully released. But as always, thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Make sure you get subscribed to this channel for future videos like this one. We cover a wide range of topics in the automotive industry, and we can be a great source of automotive news in your subscription list here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in our next video.